Allison, do I have your permission to record?
Yes.
Thank you. So, whenever you are ready.
When Abraham Lincoln was 19 years old, he visited the city of New Orleans. He saw things he would never forget. He saw black people being sold in slave markets. They were chained together and treated like animals. Lincoln watched little children being sold to strangers and taken away from their parents. Lincoln was heartbroken, and these memories stayed with him for the rest of his life. Although slavery was allowed in many states of the Union, Lincoln believed that it was wrong. He was not afraid to say so. In 1858, Lincoln ran from the United States
Senate
against
Stephen Douglas.
There was much talk about slavery. Should the ownings of slaves be allowed in the new states that were just coming into the Union? Douglas said that the decision to own slaves was up to each individual person. Lincoln said that slavery must not be allowed to spread because it was wrong, but he knew that it would be not easy to end slavery. In those states that had allowed it for so many years, Lincoln believed it was important to keep the United States strong. He felt that slavery weakened the countries. In one speech, he said the country could not last half slaves and half free. He said, "A house divided against itself cannot stand." Lincoln lost the election in
to the
Senate, but he became well known for his views. In 1860, he ran for president of the United States. The slave state opposed Lincoln as president. They did not wanted abolish slavery. They threatened to leave the Union. Of Lincoln was elected. When he became president, the slave states carried out their threats. A terrible war broke out between the northern and the southern state. At times, members of the same families were fighting against one another. In 1863, Lincoln gave an order called the Emancipation Proclamation, which ends slavery. The war finally ended 2 years later. The southern states once more become part of the Union, but slavery was no longer allowed. No more would little children be torn from their parents and sold to strangers. Abraham Lincoln had achieved his goal.
Awesome.